Right, so Dermot, this is him moving the ball, not once but twice. There we go. And moving a bit of foam as well. So what do the laws and the guidance from the PGMOL say here? Is he contravening those?
Well, the referee's in control of that as the referee decides where to start. The VAR can't get involved. Let's make that very, very clear. The assistant may have said to the referee, look, he's moved it slightly to the right. But it's a bit like when I played golf with you the other week, isn't it? You were looking to spot your ball up with a nice piece of grass under it all the time.
Well, a tee most of the time. But so, OK, does it contravene the laws?
I think it's very, very difficult to answer that question because we can't put the ball on a blade of grass that's exact. The referee puts the ball where he thinks the foul has taken place. He's moved it a little bit to the right because, being cheeky, if you like. Is he spotting it up? Is he just trying to move it to get a better angle? Only he knows. But that said, he's moved it. He has moved it, there's no doubt about that. The referee can't see, he's got his back to it. But there's nothing to stop the Forest players moving across either. Because
I'm confused. If that was on the penalty spot and he moved it to the side, VAR could say that's not right.
Well, I'd like
and then the penalty would have to be retaken, would it not? So VAR, if the referee's decided the penalty is the free kick is taken from there, and they quite clearly see him moving the free kick, why can't VAR get involved? I'm confused. Or equally in a penalty, if the goalkeeper is off the line, they can say, right, OK, you need to retake that, don't they? So...
Breathe.
OK. I'm back in the room.
Right, I'd like to think a referee, if it was on the penalty spot, would be actually looking at it and not have his back to play like Darren did. So therefore he'd see him move it and he'd say, look, you've got to put it with a spot somewhere underneath the ball. That said, you can move it across the penalty mark, can't you? It's not exactly in the middle, it can be underneath. So there is this little bit of latitude. There isn't the latitude that Sue was confused about when he came up with this brilliant statement and you can move it a yard either way.
Well, I've looked through our wonderful book, Dermot, that you gave me, Premier League competition guidance, which I keep with me at all times under my pillow. And I looked to see whether Ivan Toney was right, whether you could move it a yard either way and it's kind of OK. It wasn't in there.
What I will say, Sue being the nicest person in the world, believed him.
He said it with such authority that I believed him. I thought, oh, I didn't know that you could move it inside. I wish I'd known that when I was playing.
Brilliant. Sue said to me this morning, said, I learned something about the laws of the game, Dan. And I said, I can teach you something else about the laws of the game. It doesn't exist.
So you cannot. So do Forest have a point when they're going to the PGMOL and saying that was out of order?
They feel aggrieved, there's no doubt about that. But the referee is in charge, isn't he? The referee decided at that point they can restart from that point, and the referee's decision on the day is final.